back to the last video of 2024. I can't believe how quick this year has gone. I feel like through the first half of the year it was going very slow, it was going very nice, and then the last 6 months have just gone so quickly. So today we're gonna prep for 2025. I'll be washing my hair because you guys know that is a long task. That takes me a long time, and obviously we need to do it on the 31st. So the 1st of January, it's like nice, clean and luscious. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do that and how I do this hairstyle, because this is the hairstyle I'm gonna be wearing today on the last day of the year. Also gonna show you guys a bit of how I do my makeup, but I won't be going into depth with that. I'm going shopping. I need to get like a new planner, things to make a vision board. I'll be making my vision board on here, setting goals for 2025, and I'm just so excited for all of it. So I'm going to take you guys along and I'm going to show you everything I do to prep for the new year. Okay, so step one, I'm in the bathroom because I'm going to be doing a hair oil treatment on my hair. So I'm going to be putting some amla oil on it and a hair mask. This is the one I use for my hair. It's literally the best thing ever. So I'm just going to apply that all throughout my whole head. So I'm just going to apply that all over my hair, and then I'm going to leave it for minimum 30 minutes. Max will be overnight, but I don't really like to sleep with oil in my hair. So hopefully I can wash it out before I go to sleep if I've got time. But yeah, so let's start putting this oil all over my hair. It's so glossy because I've had it in a sleep bag. So this is what it's looking like right now. And we need to transform this. Like, this can't stay like this. So let's go. Okay, I've just worked that through my whole hair, and I'm going to leave that for a couple hours to sit now so it can get all smooth and work all in my hair, and it can all be nice and smooth when I wash it. So I'll check back in after that. Okay, so every year I write a letter to myself and then I read it on the 31st of January. So today I'm showing you guys, the 31st of December. So today's 31st of December. As you can see, it's 7:44 p.m. now. And I was thinking, because it's almost 8 p.m. and I'm gonna like eat soon, and I'm Spanish, so I'm gonna do my grapes, obviously. But for the new year, I thought I would open my letter from last year, which is this one here. I opened it the other day because I hide it somewhere in my room, so I'd never find, like, so I don't open it for the year. And I hid it and I couldn't find it, and then I was cleaning the other day. I think I recorded some of it actually. I was cleaning the other day and I recorded some of it, and then I found it, but I didn't know if it was this one, because usually I write like 2022 or like, what's this one? Oh, this is a letter. This was for 2024, but it wasn't for the end of year. But I write on it what it is, and then on this one I don't write anything at all, so I wasn't sure, but I did think it was, so I opened it a bit, and then it's a big one this year. I saw, like, I just read over, like, I didn't read anything, but I just kind of just saw this and I was like, yeah, this is the letter. And it's 4 pages long, 4 actual pages long. So I'm going to read this. It might be 5 actually, I don't know. I'm going to read this, and then I'm going to plan out so I can I need to write my goals for the new year, write my new letter. So usually I do all of this on the 31st, but I think I'm going to carry this tradition on to the 1st of January. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do my letter today, and then I'm going to do my vision board tomorrow. So I don't know if I'll do the goals today or tomorrow. I think I might do the goals tomorrow, but then I want to write the goals in my letter, so don't really make sense. I might have to do the goals today then, and then just do my vision board for it tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna have like a whole pamper day. I'll record that as well, so don't worry about that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna read my letter that I wrote to myself. It's probably gonna make me cry. Definitely gonna make me cry. Because I was doing a recap of all of my pictures and videos that I took this year. Because I wanted to post it on my story, because everyone's like posting it on like their Instagram story and whatnot, and I always do that. Like, that is always me. I always do that every single year, or I make a little video with every single picture or video and stuff, and I really wanted to do that this year as well. But I thought I wasn't gonna, because I wasn't too happy with how the year went somehow, like, sort of, so I wasn't gonna do it. And then I saw all my friends doing it, and I was like, oh, let me just do it because it'll make me happy. And it just made me anxious. Like, I was just sat there looking for pictures, and I felt the biggest anxiety ever. Like, I just didn't want to do it, but I kept enforcing myself, and I made the albums, and I started posting like each picture one by one, and then I was still really anxious, and I wasn't really happy. Like, I wasn't really posting it with Vim. Like, I didn't have energy. Like, I was just posting it just to post, and only a few people saw it, and I just deleted it because I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna do it. I've sat there for an hour collecting all the pictures and videos and everything, and I'm just not gonna do it because, you know, this year I just really don't feel like it. I don't think I've had, and I thought I had a good year, but it's now that I'm sat here looking through the pictures, I've realised that I didn't. Like, I didn't have a shit year. It wasn't the worst, but I don't know, I was just not feeling it, and I'm not gonna fake it, so I just didn't. Because it's not like I do it for people anyway. It's just because it's like, I feel like it's very me. Like, I make the videos, I love it, and I love looking back at them, but this year I just wasn't feeling it, and I'm just not gonna do it just because. So I didn't. So I just came upstairs and I said, let me just write my letter, because this is something that I want to do, and this is just for me, to me, for myself. So, and I feel like I need it, you know, just to get that anxiety off my chest and everything. So I'm going to read my 2022 letter first. I might not read the whole thing because they are really long. Like, this might be 3 pages. So I'm just going to read over it just a little bit, just to see what I wrote, because I found this one and I want to have it. Like, I want to have a little look at it. So I'll read the 2022 one. Then I'll read this letter that I wrote to myself to read on the 8th of May. Of 2024. Like, that's such an odd date, just, you know, random. So I'm gonna read this as well, and then I think I already read it on the 8th of May because it's open, but, you know, just gonna read it again, and then I'm gonna finally read my letter for today that I wrote last year on this day, probably around this time. So I'm gonna record my reaction to all of them. I want to start with these two. So these two are a bit more meaningless, and then I'll get on to the other one. Okay, that was actually not as emotional as I thought it was going to be. It wasn't emotional at all, but I've just read through it, and it's quite good because I actually completed, I think, 9 out of 10 goals that I had for this year, which I'm quite happy about. I just don't think it was a good year, even though I did do that. I don't know how to explain it. I don't think the whole year was bad. I just think you know, I didn't have the best year. But I'm gonna go downstairs now and I'm gonna get some paper, and I'm gonna make it I'm gonna make a letter for future me again, but I'm gonna structure it a bit different. I'm gonna tell you guys how I structure it so you guys can structure it and do it if you want to do it like that. But yeah, I'm gonna structure it a tad bit different this time. So usually what I do is start off the letter. Let me get it. So obviously it's 4 pages long, so start off the letter, I write every single month, and then in bullet points I write the key highlights of each single month. Like, I just do key bullet points for what happened each month, and I do that for the whole page. So this usually takes me a front and a back of a page, and then after I do that, I then section 2, it's like goals and things I'm proud of and grateful for in that year. So things I'm grateful for in this year. So this 2024, I will do things I'm grateful for this year and like goals that I did this year. And then after that, I put my New Year's resolutions, and then on the last page I do a manifestation of my New Year's resolutions, and I make like SMART goals out of them. So for example, one of them was I will pass my practical driving exam in February 2024 on my first attempt. I did do that. It wasn't in Feb, I did it in March, but you know, realistic specific goals. I'm going to do that now. So I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to go get some paper. I'm going to sit at my desk and I'm going to do my 2025 letter. I'm going to keep it a lot shorter and sweeter and just more compact. And the way I'm going to do this is because I'm just going to do smaller bullet points of everything that happened in the year. Then I'll do like, I won't do the drafted goals, I'll just do the manifestation goals. And yeah, like I'll see if there's anything else I want to add to it, and then I'll let you guys know. But I probably won't record me doing that because that's more like a personal thing where I just sit and do it with myself. But if you guys are thinking like you don't know what to do on New Year's Eve, in terms of like growth and personal, you know, achievements, writing a letter to yourself is the best thing. Like honestly, when it comes to that new 31st and you open it, it's like, oh, I don't know, it just keeps you, you know, sort of going. Like through the year I'm thinking about that letter and I'm like, let me do these goals, because when I open that letter I want to have fulfilled those goals, if that makes sense. Yeah, so that's definitely something, you guys, an idea for you guys to do out there. Okay guys, I have finally finished. It took me a lot longer than I anticipated. I'm so sorry as well. The lighting is horrible here, like this is what it should be like, but I finally finished it. It's 2 pages because I wanted to make it a lot smaller, like a lot shorter this year. But yeah, I'm going to put it in the envelope. The envelope I've got. And I need to go with my grapes because it's actually 11 now. It's at 11 p.m. And let me just close it. Here it is. Let me put 2025 reflections. Should I put that? And now I'm gonna go eat my grapes because I'm literally getting called and shouted at because I've been here so long. But yeah, that is all finished. I'm in love with how it looked. I need to tidy up my room in a minute and get everything set and ready and show you guys everything I bought for tomorrow. I'll be doing my vision board tomorrow and a face mask and just starting the year right. Okay, I've decided I'm gonna speed tidy my room before the grapes because like it's only right. I can't leave it till later. So I'm just gonna show you guys the things I purchased today. Well, I purchased a face mask. This is the face mask I got because I told you guys I wanted to do a face mask. This is the face mask I got. It's a hyaluronic acid face mask. It's moisturizing. It's just a sheet mask. So I shall put this over my face tomorrow. I also got this so I could stick all of my vision board stuff on here. However, tomorrow I'm gonna try get a frame instead, and if I can't get a frame, I will. I'm not gonna do if I can't get a frame, because I definitely want a frame. Like I saw somebody do it on TikTok where they did it on a frame and then like obviously put the cover on it and it's like a frame, and instead of sticking the pictures, I can just put them each on the frame with double-sided tape, because I want to write behind the pictures and I want to do like a manifestation of each of my New Year's resolutions on paper. I if I write it here and then I stick on top all the pictures that relate to that, and then I write the next one here and then all the pictures that relate to that, and then you know, create a whole vision board kind of thing. But my original idea was just to write behind the picture and stick them in here, but then that doesn't make sense because I can't really rip it off. But if I put double-sided tape on a frame, because the glass is going to go in front, so it doesn't really matter if it's not proper stock or not, I could just whenever, I'm not going to rip it off obviously, but you know, if I did want to, I could just, you know, maybe the year after or something, and I could just reuse the same frame instead of using this. So then I'll probably just use this for a sketch. I don't really draw, so I don't know. Hey guys, it's now officially 2025. I ate the grapes, I spent some time with my family, and now I'm going to sleep because I have no plans for this year or anything. But I wanted to show you guys my journal that I bought for 2025, which is this one. I forgot to show it when I was showing all the things I bought for 2025, but this is the journal, and I'm actually going to start it tonight. It's so nice inside. Look, it's got all the months, and then it's got like all the months as well, but like this, so you can write on each month of the day, on each day of the month, which I love because every single day of the month I make little graphs like this and write my month. So I'm gonna start it now actually because I'm feeling a bit, you know, so I'm gonna start it with what I want to do tomorrow, and then tomorrow I'll fill out all the important events and stuff like that, along with doing my vision board.